Hey, so I just met somebody and had this talk, and this has been on my mind for last year and a half. I've done a lot of research about it, and I want to share this to help as many people as I can. And what I want to talk about is marriage. And if you know me, I wasn't married. I had two beautiful boys. I come from a broken home, so marriage wasn't something that I thought really meant much because, why do you need a piece of paper to tell somebody you're going to be committed, is what I thought. What I realized after, now I'm 38 years old, the reason you get the paper is to hold each person accountable, which makes sense. Just like a business partner, you get a piece of paper to hold them accountable. But this is the question I have for you. Would you partner up with somebody if you had all the value? And now value could mean many different things to many different people, so you have to decide what value means to you. But at the end of the day, the way the government sees it is, depending on what state you live in, is they decide how much you're going to pay if you're married or if you have children, child support. They decide that. So these are things I never really paid attention to, and didn't think it would ever really affect me because I'm a man of my word and I have integrity and character. When I say something, I do it. And that's something I've been building up my whole life and learned that from my dad and my mom. So thank you to both of you for that. So, for reals. But most people I find out don't really live by that rule. So if you're going to get married, and I'm not talking against marriage, I'm talking against a government entity telling you what you're going to do with your assets and your money and your children. So for all the children or 20-year, the kids, I'm old now, 38. So all the kids out there, man, because I just look back and I'm like, none of that really mattered to me because I knew I was an honest, trustworthy person, so I expected everybody else to be like that, and that's very naive of me. So I learned that, and that's what I want to tell people is don't be naive, guys. Think about it. Think about it as a partnership, okay? So let's just say, hypothetically, somebody makes $100,000 a year and you meet somebody making $30,000 or $40,000 a year. Or let's just say you each make $40,000 a year, but in 5 years from now, maybe you have higher ambitions and goals and you're going to make $150,000 and they decide to stay home, with the kids or whatever it is. Guys, think about all this and learn the laws of your state, because the way it works is it's a business. They're going to tell you what you need to do with your assets and everything. And it's not something that is fun to think about, but it's way better to have to live through it rather than if you were prepared. So what I'm going to tell you right now is marriages, statistically, you can look this up, 50% in a divorce. So you have a 50-50 shot of divorcing. So before you get married, ask yourself, what do I have to lose? What do I have to gain? Is it a good partnership? Don't do it strictly out of emotions, because emotions will change. People change. People get comfortable. And at the end of the day, it's your life. If you work 20, 30 years and somebody wants to live off of you for the rest of their life, how would you feel? So that's something to ask yourself before getting married or having children. To me, children are blessings, and I am so grateful that I have two amazing boys. God gave me exactly what I wanted, and hallelujah, thank you for that. So what I just want to share with people, and let me finish the statistics here, 50% get divorced, right? Well, that sounds pretty good. Well, only half of the ones that say married are happy. So 25% of people that get married are happy. Half of those, which is 12.5%, are still in love and enjoying their lives together and growing together. So your odds of getting married are 12.5%. So if I was a gambling man, which I have been in the past, I play my odds. Those odds are not in my favor, and anybody's favor. So all I'm saying is think about it in statistical facts before you commit to somebody, because here, I don't think it's a bad idea. And Jordan Peterson, I love hearing him talk about this. If you haven't heard who that guy is, check him out. He talks about marriage, and he makes a lot of sense. It's two people committing. It's a union. It talks about a candle being above them in the middle, some wedding. You should check it out. This video he talks about. And it makes sense. A marriage is meant to be for two people to commit to each other so they can improve and get better. But what happens are, usually one of the people don't want to improve and the other one's improving, or the ones that typically stay happy together, in my opinion, are going the same level, same altitude. So if one's going, striving more than the other one, then typically whoever is making the most money is going to get screwed. So what I'm saying is, it's a business deal. You go into a business deal, it's also love, right? You gotta love the person, but it's also business, because at the end of the day, they're gonna split up your stuff if you get married. And thank God I listen to my intuition, and you gotta listen to that. So at the end of the day, man, I'm just saying, I feel bad for the people that get married, and one's working hard, the other one's not, and that one just wants to take all their stuff. It is sad, guys, but it's happening more and more now. I feel like maybe it's just the RAS system, which if you don't know what that is, I'll make a video on that. But now that I'm living through a similar situation, that I'm seeing these things. But my point is, be prepared, make logical decisions, and know your value. Before you make a decision, you have to know your value, your worth. And we make mistakes, we grow, we learn from them. All I'm going to say, I'm not even going to complain about anything that I've gone through. I'm just going to say, I'm learning from it, I'm moving forward, I always will, until God calls me home. So other than that, I'm going to keep moving forward, and that's my promise I made to God many years ago. Because life will get hard, but I'm telling you, if you pound through it, for lack of better words, pound through the pavement, it'll break, and the weed turns into a wildflower, baby. So, have you ever seen a weed on the side of a canal that's beautiful with a sunflower? Well, it looks like a weed, I guess. But the point is, you need dirt to grow something beautiful. So don't run from it. Embrace the pain. Don't drink yourself to death. Embrace the pain. Life isn't easy, but it's freaking beautiful, guys. So live it up. Live your dream. Hey, guys, by the way, I will be dropping more videos on here, and hopefully this encourages somebody. I think that's all I have to say. Peace out. See you.